All right, this is going to be a lesson on El Farol by Santana. This one is by request from Vincent. Vincent, thank you for the request. Hope you dig this. So we got this interesting rhythm. So we got down, up, 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 down, up. So it's like one E and a. So it's the one E and a. The 4th 16th note of the first beat is where we do that first up. So it's one E and up, and that's an and of the second beat. So bum, bum, and, 4 and. So it's a tricky one. Okay, we're gonna go from this A minor, 2, 2, 1 open. We're gonna go to D minor, G. Then we're gonna go C major 7, 2 open, open, open. And then we're gonna go to the C7 for those last 3. So we got. And then we go to F major 7, 3, 2, 1 open. Back to D minor. And E7, open 1, open, open. Or you could do 2, 1, 3 open. Then A minor 7, 2 open, 1 open. Okay, so we'll go through all those again. So our beat again, our rhythm is bum, 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 bum. Okay, and as soon as you finish the bum, bum, bum at the end, you start a new one. So bum, 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 bum. Okay, that's our rhythm. We're gonna go from A minor to D minor, which is 2, 3, 1. Then we're gonna do a G, opens with the 3. C major 7, in this case, we're gonna make it look like an E minor, 2 with opens. And then C7 is gonna come in on the last 3 of that one. 2, 3, 1, and open. F major 7 is next, 3, 2, 1, open. D minor again, 2, 3, 1. E7 is open 1, open, open, or 2, 1, 3, open. And A minor 7, 2, open, 1, open. So jump, 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 jump. Let's try that. 2, 3, 4. D minor. G. C major 7. C7, F major 7, D minor, E7, A minor 7. Okay, one more time through. 2, 3, A minor, D minor, G, C major 7, E minor, C7. Let's try that one again. 3, 4. Bum, bum, bum. Dum, dum, dum. And then F major 7. D minor. E7. A minor 7. Okay, now our chorus chord is going to be A minor 7 to E7 a whole bunch of times. And then it's like goes to an E major there, so it's like a bum, dum, 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 dum. And then we're gonna have a C to D, bum, 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 bum. So I had to open 2 and 3 from a D there. So we got, and then we have F major 7, E7. Okay, so that was just some background on the basic chords of the whole song and the strum pattern and stuff. So now let's look at the main melody. Okay, so let's take a look at all that. We got the 8 down here, and then we got 9, 10 on the G, and then back to the small string, 8, 7, 7, 9 on the G. Then we have 10 on the second string, and then we're gonna go 10 on the big one, 7 on the G, and then 9, 7, 10, 10, and then 9, 10, 9 on the G, 7, and then 10, 7, 9, 7, 9. So. We got 10, big 10 to 7. Okay, and then it starts over. And then 10 on the G to the 8, 7. And that's like 7 on the G, 8 on the B back. So do-dee-doo, 9, 9, 9. And then this 10 again. That 9, 7 riff. Now here, do a hammer on pull off. 10, 9, 7, and then got that again. So let's look at all that. We got 8, 7, 7, 9. We got a 10. And that riff. Start again. We got the 10 to 8, 7. 7, 8, 7. And then 10. Hammer on pull off. Now we got the chorus part. We got, so that's 7, 5, 7, little 5, second string. So that's 7 on the G. So that's 7 on the G, 6, 8, 5, and then we got same thing. Then we got 7, 9, 7, 5, 5, and then we got 5, 5, 5, 5, 7, 5, 6, 8, and then da do da, and then so 7, 5, 7, 9, 7, 9, 6, 2. 4, 2, and then da da dum, da da dum, da da dum, da da dum. So 1, 2, 4, 2, 4, 5, 4, 5, 3, 5, 3, 5, and then you have a little 8, and then 10, 9 on the G. So let's look at that whole chorus thing. Okay, now we wanted to talk about the solo a little bit. So I got 4 bars of the solo worked out. So it's going to go rest. So that's a little solo. So we got. So the first beat we rest. So we go 1, 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a. So it's going to be 2 on the G. 0, 1, 3, 0, 1, 0, 1, 3, 1, 0, 1. So that last string was 0, 1, 0, 1, 3, 1, 0, 1. So real slow. 1. Now the next measure goes. Like in triplets, 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a. So that's interesting coming from the 16th notes. So the first triplet is 0, 1, 0. Second one is 1, 3 on the second string, open on the small, and then 3 open 1. The last set is 3 open 1. So. And then we got 0, 1, 3, 1, 0, 1, 0. And then the last riff, 5, 3, 3 on the second, 5, 2, 5, and then 5 on the second. So we got 1. And then we go da da dee dee da da, 3 3 5 5. Quick hammer on pull off. Okay, so that's the first 4 bars of the solo. Then I wanted to talk about the scales you would use if you wanted to solo over this. So we have 7 up here, and then 4, 5, 7, and then 5, 6, 8, 5, 7, 8. That's the A minor scale. You could also use that 5 right there. You can use that 3 down there if you want. So that scale is going to sound really good over these chords. So why don't you try that? We got that scale there. And you've also got this easier pentatonic scale that Santana likes to use a lot. He'll get out of the minor and just go kind of a simpler, bluesy minor pentatonic scale. Okay, so try that. Keep going. I've written in this tab some different notes that work for different chords especially. So you have all the notes of that scale, they're all going to sound pretty good, but some notes sound better at certain times. So the A minor, these 8s down here, and the 5 and the 7, 5 and that, not so much this note from the pentatonic, because that's not in the A chord, but these other notes are in like an A minor 7 chord. So all these notes are really good, those 8s and 5s and stuff in there for an A minor. Now when you're on the D minor, this 6 is really important. That's part of like this, if you look at a D minor chord here, it has that 6. So the 6 wasn't in the A. So if you kind of use the 5s and 8s on the A minor, and then use that 6 when we get to the D minor chord. See, that's that note too. If you use that note in a phrase while I'm playing that D minor chord, it's going to sound really good. And then G has special notes. The 7 down here, G is actually this little shape right here. Think of that D chord right there. So you might use notes that you might do a phrase that uses those notes more. That kind of thing. That 4 down there is good for G too. There's a triad of G. So you're trying to keep track of like, these notes are good for A minor, but this one and these, that little shape there, that's good for D minor. You get to G, you have kind of this thing. And then we get to C major 7. Here we have the 5 and the 4 work good. Also this 5 and this 8 for C major 7. C7 kind of happens so fast we won't really worry about that. You could go down and kind of get a flat 7 note, get that B flat in there. And then F major 7, we have like the 6 and the 5 are really important, and this 5 and 8 down here. Then we go to like D minor, we already talked about. Now E7 is going to have a different set of notes. E7 would have like this 7 and then 9. So that 9, sometimes you'll slide into that. You got the flat 7 there, so we'd have a little 7, 9, and 9, and a 7 here. That would be notes for your E7, and then your A minor 7 would be like the same as the A minor was. So once again, A minor notes, D minor, G notes, C major 7 would be like, and then you got F major 7, those notes, D minor we talked about, E7, that'd be good notes for that, and A minor 7, same as A minor. Let's try the solo one more time. 2, 3, 4. right, El Farol by request from Vincent. Thanks again, Vincent. That was really fun. I really like that song. That was a great one. Hadn't really heard that too many times before. So I hope you guys enjoy that, playing along, jamming along, doing a little soloing and stuff. Great little melody on that one. Let me know if you have any more requests. Thanks for watching Damon's Baritone Uke Joint. We'll see you soon. Thanks a lot.